Today is going to be all about the e.l.f. Disney Ariel Treasure Within Beauty Book. Now, first of all, I'm going to tell you this is a little bit difficult to find. You can find it at some Walgreens across the country, but not at all of them. And some of them got them early, while others just now got them. So you're going to have to look a little bit for it. It was on drugstore.com, but I just checked a minute ago and I did not see it there, although they had some of the other stuff from this line, individual makeup products, hair things, that kind of stuff. But you probably could find it on eBay, maybe Amazon, I'm not sure, although it would probably be marked up on those. It looks like this. Got these little rubber band things holding it together, and this is what it looks like. On the one side, got this mirror conch shell, and then on the other side, there are 9 eyeshadow colors, and 1 eyeshadow brush, 1 bronzer brush, 2 bronzers, and a lip color. It's got like this clear plasticky thing. One other thing is on this side, this actually opens up and it gives you some directions. Gives you some looks to try out. Couple of things I'm going to tell you straight up. This little brush, unless you're like a kid, is pretty useless. Get rid of it. This eyeshadow brush, it's usable, but it's extremely short, extremely compact, and I don't prefer it. I have other eyeshadow brushes that I prefer because I just happen to like a bigger, fluffier brush. So you can use it, but it's not a great brush. Alright, so we are going to, I'm going to take out this lip gloss. There we go. The names of these are so cute. Sand Dollar, Coral Reef, Tropical Wave, Siren Song, Far Shore, North Star, Seaweed, Seashell, and Brilliant Sea. And down here, the bronzers are Conch Shell and Tan Lines. And the name of the lip gloss is Go On and Kiss the Girl. So, cute little names. Just using my LA Splash eye primer so that I get good vibrant color and it stays. Now while I let that dry for a minute, I'm going to show you the bronzers. These are bronzers, but because they are not shimmery, they make pretty nice contours. So I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to do Tan Line. It's not incredibly dark. Now I'm going to use the darker of the 2 shades, Conch Shell. And it has much more color. This is kind of a reddish tone, and this is like a true bronzy brown. And you could, depending on your skin tone, you could use it like a bronzer, especially that light one called Tan Lines, and just kind of brush it on. I'm going to use Conch Shell, and I'm going to contour. And then I will take my big buff brush, there's nothing on this, and just kind of blend it out. Now I've contoured and just kind of given definition to my cheek. And I'm going to do the other side real quick. Right under the chin. And because I have a long face, up here. And I'm going to pick up some of that tan line and just use it as a bronzer and just kind of sweep it. Where the sun would hit naturally. Across the forehead, apples of the cheeks, on the nose, on the chin. Now you can do all kinds of looks with this palette. As a matter of fact, I have taken some pictures of some other looks I've done with this palette, and if you go to the blog, which is down in the description of this video, you will be able to see some still shot photos. But today I'm going to kind of focus on the Brilliant C, which is the blue color, and the For Sure, which is the bronzy brown color, and Siren Song, which is that kind of sunset orange looking color. I'm going to start with a light color, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up Sand Dollar, which is that very palest color. I'm just going to kind of hit it up here at the brow bone, and also in the front of the eye. I'm going to get it down below it just a little too. Next, I'm going to use the For Sure, the bronzy color, and I am going to apply this to the lid. And now it's time for some color. I'm going to pick up the Siren Song, that orangish color. I'm going to use the brush that actually came with it, and I'm just going to kind of start laying that down in the crease. I'm going to take a blending brush and just soften the harshness between the highlighter, that white color, and the rest of the eye, because it's a little bit stark in contrast. Now if you wanted to, you could just go with this look. Like if you were going for a sunset look, this kind of a golden, bronzy, orangey color. But I'm wanting to be a little more bold today. I'm picking up some of that blue color, that Brilliant C, and I'm just going to put this out in the outside corner. Going to pick up some of that blue to line the eye with also. Now, what I like about this palette is that it has a lot of variety. You can totally stick with the light colors, the bronze, maybe pick up a little bit of the Brilliant C, or stick with Seaweed, this gray color, and keep to very calm neutral colors. You could also even use the bronzers on your eyes if you wanted to as an eyeshadow. But they've got these bright, beautiful pops of color as well if you want to kick things up a little bit and try something bold and colorful. So you really can go neutral or bold with this, and I think that's very cool that they kind of have all of that. All of these colors have some shimmer to them. All of them do. They're not extremely shimmery and they're not glittery. They seem to have a decent color payoff. It's not the best color payoff in the world. You kind of have to apply it and use a little bit more to get it how you want it to be than you do with some of the more expensive makeup. But hey, this was like $9.99, so $10 for all this. And I happen to like eyeshadows like this anyways because there's less to blend away. It just makes it easier. I like a very blended, soft, natural kind of look, and colors like this with that pigmentation are just easy to blend in and make them look better than a really, really stark, bold color that lays a lot of color down at one time. So I happen to like this kind of color payoff. So here's what I've got. Got that gold, that white color right here, got that orange bronzy color. I laid down that brown bronze on the lid, and then I contoured a bit with the blue. So it's just kind of like a nice, not like crazy loud in your face look, but it does have some color to it. It's just kind of, you know, beachy. It's kind of like the blue ocean and the brown golden bronzy sand. Now real quick, I'm going to finish the rest of my look. Going to use my new Milani iTech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner. Going to curl my lashes. I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm going to use the lip gloss that came with it. It's an extremely pale color, and I have like naturally kind of dark lips. So I'm going to use a little bit of my NYX lip liner. This particular color is called Nude Pink. And here's the color. It's really like a soft baby pink. And there honestly is not a lot of it in there, you can tell. So just kind of like a fun extra. And you could add some blush on the apples of your cheeks if you wanted to. I'm just going to put a little bit of that tan lines right there. But if you wanted, you know, like a bigger pop of color, you could use like a pinky looking blush. Alright, so there's the look I created today using the e.l.f. Ariel Treasure Within Beauty Book. And for $10, you get a whole lot of stuff. May not be the top of the line, but it's pretty good for the price. If you can find it, you ought to pick it up. Until next time, live beautifully.